Clark just did something that no athlete has done since Michael.
This deal just flipped the WNBA world upside down. A massive move tied to Caitlin Clark has everyone talking, and Angel Reese's response only turned up the heat. So, what's really going on here? And why won't fans stop talking about it? Stick around because we're about to break it all down. Remember, when just saying the name Michael Jordan could sell out an entire product line overnight? That's the kind of power Caitlin Clark is bringing to basketball right now. And it's making WNBA veterans nervous for more than just game day pressure. Her new contract is being compared to that same Jordan-level impact. She's proving game after game that this new chapter of basketball might just belong to her. If you're enjoying this, drop a like and hit subscribe. Most of you watching haven't yet, and it costs nothing but means a lot to us.
Like Wayne Gretzky, Michael Jordan, probably eventually Caitlin Clark, where it's like individual people make an entire country tune into their sport.
1,000%.
Like hockey was never bigger than when Wayne Gretzky was playing it, and it was ridiculous how much it grew the sport.
Tiger Woods.
Caitlin Clark isn't just selling shoes. She's rewriting the culture of basketball itself. And that's leaving some veteran players feeling pushed into the shadows by her massive new deal with a billion-dollar brand. This isn't just another endorsement. It's the biggest basketball partnership we've seen since a young guy out of North Carolina changed sneaker culture forever with one swoosh. Now it's Clark's turn, dominating boardrooms just like she dominates the court. Stick with us, because we're closing this out with a powerful quote from Jordan himself, plus a stat that ties these two legends together in a way you won't expect. Ready? Let's dive in.
Making her the first athlete since Michael Jordan to get their own signature basketball from Wilson. She also becomes the first WNBA player to get her own signature basketball.
Let's put this in perspective. Caitlin Clark just became the first female athlete since Michael Jordan to get her own signature basketball line. And it's coming straight from Wilson, the official ball maker for both the NBA and WNBA. You can almost picture Cheryl Swoops clenching her jaw over this one. Funny enough, Swoops has spent more time talking about Clark lately than her own legendary career. And that alone tells you how big this moment is. Caitlin's name is now sitting right next to Jordan's in the marketing record books. And these aren't your average gym class basketballs. Each one is designed to celebrate a different piece of her rise. Sleek white and gold finishes with laser-etched details. One ball honors her deep three-point range. Another celebrates her ability to turn every arena into a sold-out show like a Beyoncé concert walking through the door. And another tracks her record-breaking stats. Caitlin isn't just playing the game anymore. She's redefining what a sports superstar even looks like.
Calling all Caitlin Clark fans, 2 new limited edition basketballs are now available at select Hy-Vee stores. The designs are part of the Inspire series that Clark is doing in partnership with Wilson Sporting Goods. The tribute ball pays homage to Clark's time with the Iowa women's basketball team, and the Dreamer ball is designed to encourage athletes to pursue their dreams. Both are available in sizes 3 and 6 at select.
Wilson couldn't keep up with the demand. In under 40 minutes, tens of thousands of Clark's signature basketballs were gone. That's faster than it takes a Wilson to fire off one of her sub-tweets. This wasn't just a product drop. It felt like a full-blown cultural moment. The kind of hype you'd expect from a new iPhone or a Travis Scott sneaker collab. And just when you thought the wave couldn't get any bigger, Clark dropped another partnership. This time with a major grocery store chain. Yes, you heard that right. A supermarket. Caitlin Clark is now selling out like a sneaker release, but through a grocery, her reach keeps growing into places nobody expected, blurring the line between everyday life and superstardom. Interview 5. Wilson's global brand chief Amanda Lamb laid it out clearly. Caitlin Clark has gone beyond record-breaking. She's become a genuine cultural icon. Basically, she's not just another name on the roster. She's the name. Wilson is now building their entire women's basketball future around her. And this isn't some short-lived campaign. It's a full brand transformation. Right now, Caitlin's face represents the new face of the sport. And that alone shows exactly where women's basketball is heading.
And when you take into stock the fact that outside of Kevin Durant, aging superstar, LeBron James, 40 years old, and Steph Curry, There's not a single NBA player more popular today than Caitlin Clark.
Something remarkable is happening across the WNBA right now, and it's got everyone talking. Caitlin Clark's success isn't staying inside the lines of basketball. It's spilling into every corner of the sport, and the shockwaves are being felt in locker rooms everywhere. This isn't a small trend. It's a full-blown shift in what's possible for women athletes. Clark isn't just cashing bigger checks. She's tearing up the old endorsement rule book, and that's created real friction, especially among the loudest critics who now find themselves standing on the sidelines without a single sponsor calling their name. Let's talk numbers, because numbers don't lie the way a bitter tweet might. Clark's WNBA games are pulling in an average of 118 million viewers. That's triple the league's normal average. She's not just raising the bar here. She's sending it into orbit. As a rookie, she's tripled the WNBA's entire audience. And honestly, we're still only scratching the surface of what she's capable of. The scary part, she hasn't even hit her ceiling yet. We already knew Clark had star power, but get this, she's now outranking some of the biggest names on the planet. We're talking about global icons like Messi, sold-out arenas, record-breaking TV numbers, and viral highlight clips dropping every single week. Caitlin Clark is completely reshaping women's basketball. Fans who didn't even know the WNBA existed a year ago are now clearing their calendars just to catch a fever game.
Why?
Because every time she touches the court, she brings a level of energy that's impossible to ignore. She's not just playing basketball, she's putting on a show, a one-woman ratings machine, fueling an entire economic boom for the women's game. She's pulling in people who've never watched a women's basketball game in their life. For Gen Z, she's become a role model. For older fans, she brings back memories of Larry Bird, except now with a massive social media following attached. Even Middle America is treating fever games like NFL Sundays. Everybody wants a piece of this moment. Everybody except a small group of frustrated veterans who can't quite figure out how this rising star passed them by without even trying. Being ranked ahead of legends like Messi and Ronaldo on a global marketability list is no small thing. Steph Curry sits behind her, too. Meanwhile, some players are busy firing sub-tweets in her direction, questioning how she got here so fast. While Clark is out here quietly building a billion-dollar empire, she's now partnered with Wilson Sporting Goods, joining Michael Jordan as one of only 2 athletes ever to reach that level with the brand. Say what you want, the stats speak louder than any complaint ever could. And this is just the opening chapter. Don't just take it from us. Listen to the legends themselves. Mike Breen, one of the most respected voices in basketball broadcasting, paid Clark one of the highest compliments you can give, placing her name right alongside basketball royalty. That's not just an opinion floating around online. That's basketball history being written in real time. And the noise around her keeps getting louder by the week. This isn't only about what Clark is doing on the court either. It's about the impact she's having everywhere else. She's gone from being the best storyline in basketball to becoming a full marketing juggernaut. Industry experts now list her as the 4th most marketable athlete on the entire planet. Not just in women's basketball, not just in the WNBA, but across every sport everywhere. Let that sink in for a second. She's leapfrogged over entire marketing departments to become the face of the biggest movement happening in women's sports today. With her leading the charge, the WNBA is finally stepping into the spotlight. And this time, it's not just a moment, it's permanent. Expect more sponsorships, expanded TV deals, and a bigger seat at the table for women's basketball than we've ever seen before. The future looks bright, and Clark is the one driving it forward. Of course, not everyone is throwing a celebration. While Clark smiles for the cameras and reshapes the business side of the game, some veteran players are clearly feeling the squeeze. This isn't your average rookie story. Clark walked in with real influence, and that's created some serious tension behind the scenes. Think about it. A first-year player comes in, breaks 62 records, pulls over 1 million viewers a game, and sells out arenas like a pop star. That should be a dream come true for any league. Instead, some veterans have responded with hard fouls, eye rolls, and vague social media posts aimed her way. That contrast between her meteoric rise and the pushback from a few established players says a lot about how much the league is shifting beneath everyone's feet. What a lot of people were slow to admit was simple. This young player can genuinely ball. And she didn't just show up for herself either. She looked out for everyone around her. For over 2 decades, players couldn't get proper charter flights. Clark showed up, and within 2 weeks, that problem was solved. That alone tells you who she is. The WNBA has always prided itself on grit, toughness, and unity. A league full of players who fought hard just to get the sport noticed. Then Clark arrived and flipped the entire script, bringing cameras, endorsement deals, and record viewership right along with her. To some, it might look like she skipped the line. What they're missing is that she earned every bit of it. But the tension isn't limited to passive comments online. It's showing up physically on the court, too. Some opponents have gone after her harder than usual, seemingly trying to knock her down a peg. Make no mistake, this rivalry has become personal. And when players go head-to-head with Clark, there's usually a bigger motive behind it than just basketball. So, where does all this resentment actually come from? The answer isn't complicated. Clark has access to things a lot of veterans never had. Major endorsements, mainstream fame, and a cultural spotlight brighter than anything the league has seen. It's natural for longtime players to wonder why none of this existed when they were coming up. That frustration is valid, but it's important to remember Clark isn't the cause of that gap. Even Charles Barkley, never one to hold back, spoke out strongly against the jealousy aimed at her, calling out how badly some players were handling the situation. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Clark is simply exposing problems the league has quietly ignored for years. Unequal pay, weak marketing, and a failure to reach fans outside the usual audience. She didn't create these issues, but her success is proving exactly what's possible when someone finally moves the needle. To put it in perspective, Clark's official WNBA salary sits at just $76,500. Meanwhile, her endorsement earnings top $11 million in a single year. That gap isn't just about a paycheck. It's putting a spotlight on how broken the league's pay structure really is. Her rise is forcing the league to confront something it's avoided for far too long. She spoke up, and players started getting paid more. Travel conditions improved. Ratings and revenue shot up, which directly benefited the league. Now sitting on a $200 million media deal. Considering everything she's done, it makes complete sense that she earned Athlete of the Year honors. She's simply that special. And the financial story is shifting fast. The idea of a WNBA player earning millions used to sound like a fantasy. Now it's just the news. The league needs to embrace this change instead of resisting it. If this new generation is going to lift everyone up together, we're at a turning point. Her success is pushing the entire league to evolve, adapt, and grow. But veterans clinging to a why her mindset instead of focusing on what's actually possible now risk getting left behind as the game moves forward without them. Then came a moment that changed everything. Michael Jordan, someone the basketball world hadn't heard weigh in like this before, spoke up about Clark, and it completely shifted the conversation. His words weren't just casual praise. They confirmed her rising status and added serious weight to the discussion around her impact on the sport. Picture this, a WNBA rookie doing things nobody thought were possible, drawing comparisons to Jordan's own legendary legacy. Her rookie season numbers are absurd, and fans, analysts, and even Jordan loyalists are taking notice. Jordan, the player whose shoes alone power entire industries, officially gave Clark his stamp of approval. This wasn't just a passing compliment. His admiration for her influence on the game felt genuine. He talked about how incredible it is watching young players dribble Clark's own signature basketball, just like generations once copied his every move on the court. That's more than flattery. That's a torch being passed. Jordan didn't stop there either. He made it clear the league's Clark rail recognition for everything she's contributed to the sport. Let that settle for a moment. When Michael Jordan tells the league to properly value a player, that's not up for debate. Back in 1984, when Jordan entered the NBA, ratings weren't great, and arenas weren't packed either. The fact that basketball's most iconic figure is now publicly endorsing a WNBA player completely shatters the outdated idea that women's basketball is somehow a lesser version of the sport. Jordan didn't just call Clark a great women's basketball player. He called her outstanding for basketball, period. That distinction matters. And here's a stat that will stop you in your tracks. Only 2 rookies in NBA or WNBA postseason history have ever averaged at least 18 points, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 1 block, and 2 steals a game. Michael Jordan and Caitlin Clark. That's not just impressive. That's history in motion. She's not following in his footsteps. She's walking right beside him. With Jordan's endorsement echoing across the basketball world and stats like these backing it up, one thing is clear. This is bigger than a rookie having a great season. This is a transcendent athlete reshaping how we think about endorsements and what's possible for women in sports. Caitlin Clark isn't just making noise. She's causing a full-scale shift in the sports industry. Her influence is already reshaping women's sports as a whole. She's not just her team's biggest draw. She's becoming a central figure in a marketing revolution. Brands aren't just investing in her. They're rebuilding their entire strategies around her. And this is only the beginning. While most athletes need years to build this kind of recognition, Clark isn't waiting around. She's building her empire right now in real time. This isn't a short burst of hype. It's a genuine movement. The real question isn't whether she can keep this momentum going. It's how far she'll take the entire league along with her as she keeps dominating on the court, packing arenas, and signing deals across the globe. We're not just watching a star being born. We're watching history speed up in front of us. And the wildest part, Clark is just getting started. So, here's what we want to know. Do you think this is only the beginning for Caitlin Clark, or has she already hit her peak? Drop your thoughts down in the comments. We genuinely want to hear what you think. And if this video kept you hooked, do us a favor, hit that like button, and share it with someone who needs to see this story. Thanks for watching till the end. And we'll see you in the next one.